Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are doing well today. Today I wanted to share with you a weekly planning system slash the cutest desk pad that I got that's pretty affordable and really pretty, and I just figured I would share my kind of weekly planning routine that's very simple and hassle-free, but it really helps me view my week in just kind of a very focused way and just have an overview that calms me down a little bit and also gets me excited as well. And I have a really pretty desk pad to look at. That's kind of, honestly, this whole thing started because I really wanted to get this desk pad, and I just thought it really was well laid out and really cute. So I'm going to talk about the desk pad first, and I'm going to talk about how I use it, although it's self-explanatory, but I'm just going to share my experience with a couple of tricks and why they work for me. So this desk pad is by a company called Day Designer, and you probably have heard of them, or maybe you have a planner by them, because their planners are really popular, not in small part due to the fact that their planners are super pretty and just very designy and stylish, and I love the look of their planners. But their planners are quite pricey and they're really involved, and if you're looking for that, that's wonderful. They offer daily and weekly planners, but I was looking for something that was a desk pad so I didn't have to open anything, so I can just look at it, and something that was a little bit simpler, and that's what, you know, I needed, so I was looking for that. And when I saw that they offered this option, this really simple but effective desk pad that looked so pretty and was, I think, $12 or $13, I thought, you know, it's worth a try. So I purchased it and I have been loving it. So I figured I would share it with you because A, it makes the desk look really pretty, and B, it's actually effective. So I like how they two combine. But so the desk pad is really quality, it's beautiful, it's affordable, I love the style. It has I think it comes in multiple options, but I chose the blue flowery one because I just, it's so pretty. I know when, like, I keep looking this way because that's where the desk pad is. Sorry, I don't know why I keep doing that, but when like winter comes around, I know I'm gonna want something a little bit more seasonal and wintry. I sort of chose the summery pattern because it's summertime now, but it's almost neutral, so I hope it's gonna be fine. But anyway, so as far as the desk pad, you've got 8 blocks, and you've got 7 blocks for each day of the week, and then 1 little block for the next week. I like this version better because sometimes you have planners that, because you're trying to have even number of blocks and 7 is not even, so you end up either having an extra block for next week, or you combine the weekends and have 6 blocks, or weekend days, you know what I'm trying to say. And I never, like, weekends are quite busy for a lot of people, and not everyone has a Monday to Friday work week, you know what I mean? So like, it doesn't make sense to combine them, I don't think. I prefer to have separate days, like individual days, no matter what day it is of the week, whether it's the weekday or weekend. And so I really appreciate that this has just enough space for each day. I also like the fact that it literally has like a large enough block so you can write things out, you don't have to cram things in. And what I've been using the blocks for is I have been using basically as just a very quick 3 most important things I want to get done in the day, and I have found that to be really helpful. I have a separate like digital planner that I use, but it's really like kind of reminders, minute micro tasks, and it's great, I love it. But it also becomes really overwhelming, and you sort of you get a lot done, but you don't know, did I get the right things done, because you never get everything you want to get done in the day because you have too much stuff. At least I do, probably because I'm over planning it. But anyway, so I like that you can kind of pick out 3 core key things you want to get done in the day and just write it in there, or you can also, I guess, write reminders if you need to as well. So it's really helpful just to have that overview and have, or maybe you can use it for, like, I guess, planning, like pre-planning ahead if you wanted to as well. That's also good. I never do that because I'm always like, well, I'm writing in pen, and if something changes, then my desk pad's gonna be messed up. So anyway, I love that section. Next to that section, you've got top 3 goals for the week, which is also really, really helpful. And because I'm writing in pen, I just mentioned that, I'm kind of committing to whatever I write down. And so it's sort of like, it keeps you accountable, and I don't know, it's helpful to have little goals set for the week. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. It's just nice to kind of achieve things. It makes you feel good. Beneath that, beneath the top 3 goals for the week, you have like a notes section, and this is really helpful. It's sort of probably a filler space, because when you lay things out, you gotta lay them out in like a way that makes sense, and also it's pretty, and you don't want to have any empty space. So note section is sort of like a filler space, but it's really, really helpful in this situation because you have enough space there to really write things out. So you can write reminders, you can write minute tasks underneath there. Sometimes I feel like that's something I should be doing. Like if you have a lot of like little things you need to get done and you don't know exactly which day you're gonna get them done on, you can write them on the note side. Or you can, I mean, there's so many ways you can use it, but I like that that is available for you because you have enough space there to write all of your little tasks. I left that space empty for now because I just, once I start writing little tasks, I'm probably gonna lose sight of like the big core things I need to get done, and I'm gonna feel good about checking off the little ones, which is, you still should feel good about checking those out. But I really like the idea of like overview, big picture, core things. Like that is what I'm using this for. And I will tell you an example where this pad already came in handy because this really worked out for me quite well. I normally, when in the evenings, I don't really feel like doing certain things. Like I don't really feel like changing bedding in the evening. I know this is really random, but just bear with me for a second. I really wanted to kind of change the bedding in the evening and wash in the evening because the next day I was gonna have to run a million errands and I didn't want to have to do bedding like mixed in there. And so I did it in the evening of the previous day. I set myself up for success for next day or whatever it's called. And the only reason I did that is so that I could check off my 3 things I wanted to get done. And I know bedding is not like a big thing, but I knew that in order for me to have like a really kind of good day the next day and have my schedule running smoothly, and I like to have clean bed sheets. So I knew I had to get done, and it should get done that day. And I thought, you know, if I put it on here, I'm gonna kind of trick and force myself in getting it done, and I got it done. And so I was really, really kind of proud of myself, and I knew that if it wasn't on this list, I wouldn't have gotten it done. Anyway, so that was really exciting, and I already saw the value of using something like that in a daily planner. So I wanted to share this planner with you because I just thought it was a really great way to just get an overview of the week. And if you like a very simple planning routine, this is perfect. It's not overcomplicated. You literally have your each day where you can write things in, and then you also have a weekly top 3 that you want to get done, and it's very, very simple and well laid out and super, super pretty. And I also like the fact that even if you have a more detailed, more complicated planning system, if you have like some kind of a digital planner, writing things out in pen makes you commit to something, and it makes you sort of have an overview of the week. And I really feel like that's helpful, have a more detailed plan and then also more of like an overview clarification plan together. If you're really a planner, if you're really like into planning like I am, it could work. So I feel like this kind of a desk pad works for anyone and everyone, and it looks so pretty. And the last thing I will say is that I feel like if you have a really pretty planner and a really pretty desk pad, I feel like when you look at your week, it makes you feel like your week is going to be nicer. I don't know if it's just me, it could totally just be my weirdness, but when I see a really pretty planner, when I see a really pretty planner or desk pad or whatever, and it's beautiful and it's charming, and I think of it as, I think of my week through the lens of the planner is what I'm trying to say. it makes me think of my week, of my time, of that time block as like nicer, and I really love that. Maybe that's why I like planners and pretty desk pads and all of that. I don't know, but I figured I would share this with you because it's just a really beautiful, stylish desk pad that you can purchase from Day Designer. If you want something simple, if you've never had anything from Day Designer and you just want to kind of get something that's more affordable than maybe the planner, or if you're not sure about like the big planner and you just want something a little bit simpler like I do, something that you don't have to open and close, something you can just kind of keep on your desk and look at it, it's gonna be staring at you a little bit, this is good for that. So anyway, I wanted to share this desk pad because I really love it, and I just think it's really a helpful way to plan the week, and it happens to be the most charming, cutest desk pad that I fell in love with visually, and it's really helpful and it's affordable as well. So I just wanted to share that with you. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give this one a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you want to, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye!